Open the gate. Let me out, Mom. Please. Mom, please.
Mana barang, bro? Nah, ambil ni.
We got a tip-off about the consignment of heroin being smuggled into Singapore. It should come in within the next 36 hours, and we should stop it from flowing into the streets. Based on preliminary investigations, there are 3 persons of interest. Navin Sundram, Aisha binti Ismail, Chang Zechung.
Current whereabouts?
Unknown.
They're all directly involved in the drop-off?
Not necessarily. We are trying to trace the syndicate and investigate the full extent of their involvement. We must act fast to intercept the drop-off. Jennifer, check on Aisha with her last known employer. Isaac, look out for Navin Sundram. He's known to hang out in Toa Payoh. I'll find Chang Zechung.
Hi, I'm Investigation Officer Isaac Teo from the Central Narcotics Bureau. I'm looking for Navin Sundram. Do you know where he is?
Yeah, I know. He's staying now with his new girlfriend. Her name is Anjali.
Do you have the address?
Yeah.
So Aisha left after that. I think she's not really interested in doing mani and pedis.
Do you know where she's working now?
This new cafe, she gave me the name card.
Thank you.
So where is Navin?
Naveen is on a container ship now. Got a contract job as a machinist. Only back next month.
Aisha is on holiday in Turkey, posting photos every day on her social media.
When did she leave?
I think 1 week ago. She's on leave for 2 weeks, back next Tuesday.
Thank you.
SIO Ahmad from CMB. Why did you run?
I'm using again. The money is for food.
Mom. I need it, Mom. No. Mom!
No,
No, Mom.
no,
Please, Mom.
don't.
Who's your supplier?
New guy. In East Coast. His supply is from Malaysia.
Do you know of a big heroin consignment that's coming in?
I'm not sure.
Have you heard about it? Tell me what you know.
It's already happened.
Tell me what has already happened.
I heard from some people who also buy from him. They were talking about it. But sir, I'm really not involved.
So cooperate with me. Tell me where I can find your supplier. You said East Coast, right?
I don't have an address. I just met him at East Coast Park.
What's his name?
Hakim.
What's his full name?
That's all I know. I really don't know anything else.
Guys,
Sir,
any update?
Sir Song's urine tested positive for amphetamines.
Prepare his emplacement to the DRC.
On it.
We found a Hakim with a registered address in East Coast. Can you identify Hakim?
Team, Hakim bin Yusuf is a known criminal and a drug trafficker. He has several prior convictions and is also linked to a significant consignment of drugs bound for Singapore.
From preliminary investigations, the handover has already happened. So we suspect that Hakim is now in possession of the drugs.
We have his registered address and have verified that he has not left the unit since last night. It is likely that the drugs are in his flat.
There is another suspect on the premises. Hakim's brother Kai, who also has several prior convictions.
So this operation is to raid the flat, seize the drugs, and arrest the people behind this drug syndicate. We need to cripple this smuggling pipeline before the drugs get onto the street. To ensure Hakim does not dispose of the evidence, we need the element of surprise. The Special Task Force is on standby. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Three suspects are in a unit now. Hakim, Kai, and one unidentified suspect. The unidentified suspect is leaving the unit.
Suspects on the move. Team 1 is going in. I'm IO Jennifer from CMB. You are under arrest for suspected drug offences.
Let me go!
What is your name?
Saya Ibrahim.
Is this yours?
Yes,
What is this?
heroin.
Where do you get it from?
I just bought it.
Who do you buy it from?
For my dealer lah.
What is his name?
Hakim.
Can you please identify Hakim?
That one number 5. He told me he got new shipment yesterday.
I'm SIO Ahmad from CNB. You're both under arrest for suspected drug offences. Do you have any other drugs to surrender?
No.
No.
Everything here belongs to you.
Yes.
What are the drugs for?
I was selling them away.
Based on the information that we receive, there has to be more drugs than just this.
But we have searched the house and found nothing else. Maybe the drugs went to another dealer. Or maybe Hakim has another safe house to hide the rest of the drugs.
What were you doing at the rubbish chute when we arrested you?
I was throwing something.
What did you throw away? Okay? Let's go and check the rubbish chute. Who does this belong to?
Me. I was told to go to Woodlands yesterday.
At what time?
At 2 a.m. I was told to collect the drugs there.
So what were you supposed to do after collecting the drugs?
Someone else would contact me. Then I would pass some of the drugs to him.
What do you mean by some of the drugs?
I kept some of the drugs to sell.
Who was supposed to contact you?
I don't know.
When were they supposed to contact you?
I don't know.
How about the person who supplied the drugs? What's his name?
Wanafi.
Full name?
I don't know. I only know his name is Wanafi.
Why did you do it?
Wanafi told me that I would get paid a lot of money to just collect the drugs and pass it to another person.
Do you have his contact?
I've tried calling Wanafi's number. It's dead.
Reach out to our Malaysian counterparts. Share the information if you get it. Well done, team. We've dismantled a drug syndicate today. Let's press on.
In the case you've just seen, a total of 788 grams of heroin was seized from this operation, which would have been sufficient to feed the addiction of more than 380 heroin abusers for a week. Motivated by greed, drug syndicates and traffickers will often stop at nothing to capitalize on the addiction of drug abusers or evade arrests from the authorities. If the drugs seized from this operation had been circulated into the community, the harm caused would definitely not be limited to the abusers alone, but also to their family members and loved ones. Livelihoods will be lost, relationships will be destroyed, and families will be broken. Thanks to the quick and decisive actions by officers from the Central Narcotics Bureau, these drugs were seized before they were circulated further. The home team, including the Singapore Police Force, will continue to work closely together to protect our society from the harm of drugs.
Dear friends, most of us are aware that a lease agreement needs to be signed when renting a property. But what if the property agent asked you to make payment without having been to the unit in person before? Would you be inclined to believe the property agent? Unfortunately, Ian did.
So are you interested in renting the Kampung Baru unit at puangguhousedeal.com.sg? It's a very good deal for one bidder, you know. I've already sent you all the pictures and videos of the unit.
I know, but I need to go down and see it in person.
We can arrange a date.
But the unit may not be available if you wait.
I have several interested parties who want to rent the room too. Hard to find such a deal in the market anymore.
But I haven't even met you before.
Bro, I already sent my business card. It's up to you.
Such a low price, I can rent out very easily.
I need to think about it.
Hey, I'm giving you first priority to take a unit because you seem like a nice guy. But if you don't want, it's okay.
There are plenty of people ready to sign a lease at such a good rate.
Okay. I'll take it.
Good. Then I'll send you a copy of the lease agreement. You sign it and send it back to me with your NRIC photo, okay?
Okay.
But after signing for the unit, the scammer starts asking Ian to make payment for various reasons.
Huh? How can you pay so much?
I need 3 months deposit for the room and stamp duty also. Then there's the conservancy charge.
But I haven't even gone down to take a look at the unit yet.
I can let someone else sign a lease. If you want to secure the rental, you have to pay today.
Unless you don't want the room anymore? Other rooms are at least double the price.
Okay. I will pay. Let me know which account to send it to.
Ian only realized he had been scammed after the scammer ceased contact with him. He later realized that the scammer was impersonating a registered property agent when he reached out to other legitimate property agents through other means. Since January 2022, there have been at least 997 victims of scams that involve scammers impersonating legitimate property agents and asking victims for payment to secure the rental of a unit before viewing the property. Total losses have amounted to at least $3.9 million. To avoid becoming a victim, here are some tips. Verify the property listing's legitimacy. There are two ways to do that. One is to check if the property agent is legitimate by searching for the agent's phone number on the Council for Estate Agencies public register. If the phone number does not lead to the property agent's profile, then it means the phone number has not been registered and the listing may be a scam. Another way is to contact the agent's property agency directly to verify the listing's authenticity. Be wary of calls with the plus prefix, as it may originate from overseas. Avoid making payments before a property viewing. Never disclose your personal information, credit card, and bank details or passwords, including one-time passwords, to anyone. Vigilance plays a critical role in scam prevention. All it takes is a few minutes to look at suspicious requests carefully. If you need advice, please call our anti-scam helpline at 1-800-722-6688 or go to www.scamalert.sg. Together, we can help stop scams and prevent more people from becoming victims.
We've come to the end of this episode of Crimewatch. I'm DSP Azfar Khan. Until next episode, do your part to prevent, deter, and detect crime.